Hey guys, it's Melody. Your husband or you have been planning a 2-day, 3-day, 4-day getaway and you want to get out of the house instantaneously before the babysitter changes their mind. For me, I have to go get someone to watch Pat if I'm heading out for a couple of days, and then I want to pack instantaneously and get out the door and just enjoy every second of the vacation. If you are new here, definitely give us a subscribe. We talk about all the ways to make your home more beautiful and more efficient, and we would love to have you next Sunday. You definitely don't want to miss a beat. But for now, we are going to be talking about instantaneous packing. And for me, I am wearing what I would be wearing if I'm heading out the door really quickly. It's going to be a nice comfortable t-shirt and also some shorts. Cabins are usually where I'm headed out. I feel the most relaxed when I'm out in nature, but there's nothing wrong with a nice luxurious hotel, especially for Valentine's Day. Anyway, the very first thing that I do is I grab my travel list, which is on the very first page of my notebook, and that is because I don't want to forget anything. Now, almost everything on this list I'm not going to pack, but I still want to make sure that I got everything. You can never be too thorough when it comes to a travel list. The most important tip out of this whole video is that you always keep all of your bags that you're going to pack in your main luggage. So you guys saw how I pack for a long getaway with my luggage when I'm heading on the plane, but I will keep all of the things, or most of the things that I'm going to pack in this video, already in that luggage ready to go. Things like lip balms and toothbrushes, we use them so frequently that we're probably going to have a duplicate in our house. So what better place to keep that duplicate than in your travel bag? So what I do first is I grab my big reusable bag out of my purple luggage. And this bag, I've talked about it so much, but I can't stop raving about it. And that's probably because I have dealt with a really bad reusable bag for many years that was so clunky and took up so much space. But this bag has really wide straps, so when I put it on me, it's nice and comfortable, which is perfect because I'm gonna jam this bag full. The very first thing I do is I start packing my toiletries. And my toiletries are already there. This bag is already in my purple luggage. So what I gotta do is I gotta grab my first mini bag, which has my earplugs and my Q-tips. So I can feel right here it's full. So I don't even need to pack that. It's already there ready to go. The second thing that I grab is my bag full of odd liquids, and my eye drops will already be in here. But what will not be in here is peppermint oil, which I'll pack usually when I'm heading out to the cabin, because peppermint oil is great to repel mosquitoes, it's great for toilet drops, and it's also great for acne if you get acne. And I will grab my light argan oil because I like to use it on my hair. I'll just grab the regular bottle because I don't need to worry about anything when it comes to size. If anything leaks, it's not going to be leaking all over my other toiletries. So that's why I like to keep this mini bag. The next thing I will always pack if I'm heading out is sunscreen. I will use SPF 30 all over my body. So I'll just reapply it every hour. And then I will pack my deodorant. And then I will make sure that my 3 main LockUps are full, and I will make sure I have my nippy paste bra, which these are really affordable on Amazon. These petal, these are really affordable on Amazon, these petal ones. And they also have this little hole in the center so that they're not sticking to the center of your breast. And I keep them on the plastic so they're not sticking to everything. I don't ever pack a regular bra usually when I'm heading out, but if I would just wear it. And then I have my hairbrush, which is already in here, and a toothbrush, extra one, which is also already in here. When I buy these, they come in pack of 4. So I'll always have extra, so I just keep one in here. Now, the greatest part about this is I almost had to pack nothing because all of this was already there. The only thing I needed to remember was sunscreen, deodorant, and my petals, my bra petals. That's it. So this took literally 1 minute, 2 minutes, and I was already done packing all of my toiletries ready to go. So now the only thing I need to worry about is my purse, which has already most of my essentials. I already have my lip balm, which is essential. So all I need to pack is usually a concealer an eyebrow pencil, which I can use as an eyeliner too, and then some eyebrow gel, which I like to use to tame wild hairs. I might pack that. And that took another minute because all of that makeup was nearby each other, so I didn't need to scramble around the house to find those things. So that also took a minute. The benefit of keeping all of your things nearby each other, all your personal things, is that everything is easy to put away and everything is easy to pack. So keep all of your personal stuff nearby each other, even if you have to go out of your way to get them out because they're not nearby, say the door or something like that. It's easier to put them back, and that's all that matters. And then the next thing I have in here is my clothes, and I will usually pack just one dress. So if I'm going to eat at a restaurant and want to look a little nicer maybe, so I will pack one dress with sleeves so it looks nice. And I might pack my ruffle dress that you saw in my other video because that one doesn't even need a bra because the ruffles make it presentable. But usually I'll just pack one dress, and then I will pack 2 shirts, and then I will also pack a skirt. This skirt is long enough so I can use it pretty much for anything, for hiking, even for a restaurant if I wanted to. And then again, I'm wearing whatever I have on me as well. So this is enough clothes for 3 to 4 days easily. I always bring my thermal socks, and that's because I usually go barefoot indoors. The hotel floors and the cabin floors are not clean because they don't keep it as clean as you will. So I always bring socks so that my feet still remain clean, and also if it's cold, definitely. And then the other thing that I bring is my shoes. My last pair of shoes was also a pair of Nikes, and it lasted me for 10 years. You may have heard of all of those minimalist brand of shoes, but I just stick to what works, because if I try trendy stuff, all of a sudden I'm getting rid of it in 2 or 3 years. It's defeating the whole purpose of minimal waste. The very last thing that I pack when it comes to clothes is a scrunchie that I keep in my purse, but I also pack my blue jacket. It still works indoors as well, and it also repels water. So you want something that's going to be very multi-use. The very last things that I pack is my phone, and I also usually take my 4 terabyte drive with me. If you're going to do YouTube, you need a really big drive, so definitely get the 4 terabyte that plugs into your laptop. Packing all of these things takes literally 5 to 10 minutes. For me, I've already got the system down, so it takes me only 5 minutes, but it is so quick. And if you use the same method that I used in this video, where you pack the toiletries first and then you pack in the clothes, it makes it so easy and so quick. And then last but not least, you also pack the electronics. When it comes to socks and shoes, I always pack those in a separate reusable bag. And then that bag will also function as the dirty laundry bag. Because you're going to be walking around the hotel room, you don't want to just dump it on top of all of your stuff and get everything dirty. It's kind of grimy what's on hotel floors. And then I'll grab my cord, I'll grab my phone. If you have a cord that's a micro USB, you can use it to charge many other things. So as I'm heading out the door, I've got my purses, I got my 2 bags in one hand, I've got my jacket and perhaps a blanket, my blue blanket, my favorite blanket. I have that in the other hand, and then I have a water bottle. So I have 5 things on me. Again, 5 to 10 minutes, instantaneous. So I hope that you use this method of keeping everything stored inside of each other. All you want to worry about is make sure that you're comfortable. So when you have a cabin getaway, you spend less time mulling over all of the details and just get to living. I hope you got some tips that you can use. Definitely give us a subscribe so we can see you next Sunday. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next minimalist and organization video.